Hey yo 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 yo. Hey yo 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 yo. Now baby. Hey yo. It's all Sunday. What up? Hey yo. What up? Yo, it's the Loch Ness back in the house once again. The mind like a diamond in the sun. Now that's a gem. Get my mic right, levels adjusted and plug me in. Third eye got the bomb. Run out and tell a friend. Drop a gem on him. Frank Mintz, what up? We dropping gems on him. Drop a gem on him. I see you, God. We bout to win, loaded up, locking in on him. Drop a gem on him.
Current event today, you know, there's a lot going on. You know, with the murders of several black men and women. We had Floyd. Mr. Floyd and
George Floyd. Rest in peace, Big Floyd.
Right, and
Love and Light.
Third Ward, Texas.
Yeah, from Third Ward, Texas. Then we had the sister in Kentucky.
Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace. Rest in power to Breonna Taylor, to the Queen.
You know, and there's another one I'm gonna skip.
Then we got the brother Ahmaud Arbery in Brunswick, Georgia. Rest in peace to the King.
Excuse me.
Rest in light.
Excuse me for not remembering exactly all the details, but yes, rest in peace to all those people. My condolences, prayers goes out to their family. You know, how do you guys feel about what's going on in today's climate?
It's been really heavy on me. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to stay away from the social media because right now with the whole coronavirus thing going on, and being home and, you know, trying to be in a positive mind space. And then all of this is being thrown at you. I've been having to try to do work to not to become, you know, so emotional. And I know it's not bad to become emotional, but it can hurt the heart.
Yes.
So it's been rough, you know, seeing all that, because you almost feel helpless sometimes. You know, with the rioting and stuff. I feel like I can't tell anyone how to express their frustration and their anger, because I feel that, like, we're tired of this happening. But I also feel like we have to realize that that is not the answer, because we've done that for how long? How long have we marched and rioted and the same thing keeps happening? So there is another solution that we have to figure out and come up with, because I feel like we gonna do all this. You know, they gonna bring in the National Guard. They're gonna diffuse things. It's gonna fizzle out. And then it's gonna happen again. So we
back to normal.
Yeah, we gotta come up with a different solution in this.
You know, especially for a black man watching this and having to move around daily. Every time you walk out your door. You know what I mean? I grew up in the hood, so
Facts.
I had interaction with police. For one instance, I got stopped twice by the same police officer. So I'm like, you the same one stop me. What make you think I'm gonna have something on me when I see you constantly riding around?
Right.
And so then, you know, years ago when we was coming up, it wasn't like we had to be so in fear of losing our life. We was just scared of going to jail. Now it's flipped. You get pulled over, you like, damn, if I'm gonna die today, like,
That's a fact.
you know, and just seeing this shit constantly happening.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know,
It make you feel away.
Right, like you said, when you go to your side hustles, right? You have to leave the house. You have to leave your wife, your partner. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You're leaving that at home, and I can only imagine as soon as that door closes, the anxiety on both parts.
Yes.
Because you like worrying about, is he going to be able to make it to home, to his side hustle, and then back home, and then you worrying about your own self. Can I make it to my side hustle at home, or can a police officer be mistaking my house for something and knock on my door and encounter my wife alone? Like what happened with the sister, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that whole situation was crazy. So with the Breonna Taylor situation, so from what I understand, there were, you know, so a group of officers or whatever who, you know, had kicked in this door. They had a suspect or something they were supposed to be after, but he was apparently had been detained, like on the other side of town at the same time. They didn't have a warrant, ran in there, kicked the door in, plain clothes, right? And so the brother had his firearm, which he was legally allowed to possess, They called 911. You know, he thought he was responding to intruders. He let off a shot, and they apparently let off like 42 shots or something, like 40-something shots or something like that. Sent a barrage of bullets into that woman's home and hit her 8 times. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
And then on the immediacy, they charged the brother.
And then they charged him. They charged
assault
him with
on the police.
Assault on the police and attempted murder. Yeah, that's crazy.
But then they let him off.
Yeah, they let him off. But the crazy part is you immediately go into that.
Right.
Instead of like, oh, we was at fault. This dude was just trying to self-defense, protecting himself in his home. Y'all had the wrong address, no warrant, plain clothes, and you still charged the dude.
Right. Still murdered that.
Right.
And murdered the sister.
Like no one should feel unsafe in their own home.
And then there was another one where the police officer was in the backyard of the sister's home and she looked out the window and he fired
in the house, in the window.
Yo, what if
you in
we
your
have
house?
children? I have children. We have children, and they in their room and you in their backyard. That could have been a child, and you just shoot
no regard.
No regard. You know what I'm saying? And it's sickening. We're tired of it. We're sick of it.
It's crazy.
And some changes have to be made.
For me, it's just like I'm not about to walk around scared. I'm not about to walk around here in fear. You know what I'm saying? I'm black man. I already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So I'm ready. You know what I mean? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I refuse to be a victim.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I won't be a victim.
Right. It's tough because, you know, like we shouldn't have to feel this way in walking out to go do normal stuff, to be targeted. You know what I mean? Because that's exactly what it is, being targeted. Like, who can I fuck up?
The sister,
today.
What's the sister? Tamika Mallory. You know, I had posted on the video from her press conference. I think she had like a press conference yesterday. And,
Powerful,
you know,
sister.
yeah, man, powerful, yo. And everything she said in that video, I posted on my Facebook stats. I was like, yo, it's nothing else that needs to be said. But it was one point that she harped on. She talked about how this is a concerted, coordinated effort. You know what I'm saying? This shit, it's not just a series, a string of random occurrences.
Nah.
You understand what I'm saying? This shit is calculated. This shit is coordinated. This shit is purposeful. You understand what I'm saying? And we just gotta know what time it is. It's not really. We done with all that crying and whining and asking why. Y'all had to know what time it is. So when somebody show you who they are, believe them. You understand what I'm saying?
You gotta take action against that.
These people have been proven to be the most disagreeable people on the fucking planet, son.
Since
you know what
day
I'm
one.
saying? Since day one, since they got here, and really is symptomatic of a much larger problem. You understand? This whole nation, the inception of this nation, you know, was birthed out of, you know, rebellion and this need to, you know, be free and shit like that. And so all we seeing right now is just an extension of that. You understand what I'm saying? You have to. Khalid Muhammad talks about revolution being complete constructive change. You know what I'm saying? And he talked about how childbirth is the most beautiful thing in the world, but it's not a pretty process.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not mad at these kids out here tearing this shit. Fuck all this shit up.
Definitely.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Right.
I'm not a protester. I'm not finna be out there. I bring y'all a case of water.
Right.
I put some bread on the defense fund. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But I fuck this shit up, yo.
Listen,
I'm not mad at these kids at all, yo. Burn this shit up, yo.
Nothing in the history of this country has been gained by accident.
Nothing.
If you look at how the country was built, everything was taken by
this white man don't respect nothing but money and violence. Yo.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
And
you gotta go upside his head.
And another thing I'm not happy about is only one officer being charged.
Yeah, that shit is whack.
Right. All of them should be.
All 4 of them being charged. Because what you see is in the video.
That's what I was just about to say.
In any of the incidences, right? You have maybe one officer doing the heinous crime, heinous crime, or the heinous murdering. You're a murderer, and there's other officers around assisting. They may not be doing the actual killing, but they're assisting there around and they're watching because they feel like it's okay. There's no accountability for them. I wasn't the one who shot him. I wasn't who choked him. I wasn't. I was just holding his legs. But see, what that does is gives them an excuse not to hold other officers accountable for what they're doing in the moment.
And that was
in the moment.
They're assisting.
Like, yo, bro, He not breathing, bro. Stop. That's what these other officers should have done. 'Cause I'm not going to jail for you.
The illest shit about that to me was, when we all saw the initial video, we saw that boy. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, my bad. I shouldn't have said that.
Fuck him.
Hey,
Fuck him.
yo,
Fuck his
it is what it is.
This punk ass white boy. Nah, this punk ass white boy, son. You see the video, and he got his knee on Big Floyd's neck, right? But not until you saw the other angle of the video was where you saw
The other officers.
the other people holding him down. Right.
Just chilling.
Right.
Watching.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
he had
Right.
the craziest part about it, he had his hands in his fucking pocket.
Right.
Like he was literally just chilling, enjoying that shit.
His
Right.
facial expression was like.
And the Asian police, when the camera pan out, he right there just big chilling.
Right.
Like this shit
Right.
crazy.
That shit is retarded. You can see the evil on his face.
right.
he was getting off on that
Right.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And the narrative was initially put out that Floyd was Mr. Floyd was resisting, and then another video came out that he wasn't resisting the whole time. Did y'all see that video?
Nah, I ain't see that.
I didn't see it, but I heard that he set himself on the ground, showing him that he wasn't resisting.
Right. Now I saw somebody posted a link to it. After watching the first initial video, I didn't watch the second one because I couldn't deal with it anymore. But so I don't know how true that is, but the narrative is putting back out there now that he never resisted the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to put that out there. And I want to put that. That's
I think that he was dead before he even got on the gurney.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
for a grown man to crowd to his mama and his mama is no longer living.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man.
That's hurtful, man.
That's hurtful in a way that was his last call.
Yeah.
Bro, I wrote a status, man, on Facebook after watching that video. I said, yo, listen, man, if you see me being murdered, I don't care about police or anybody, yo. I don't even security guards or whoever. Don't stand there and watch me, man.
Yeah,
Never.
Don't stand there and watch
Nah.
me. If at worst it's going to send us both to jail, go to jail with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go to jail with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them just sit there because I will go to jail for you. I will go to jail for you, but I'm not gonna tell your mother and your child I was there and watched these people
And
kill you.
I recorded them.
Recorded
I
it.
can't
You
kill
gotta
your
live
child.
with that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't do that, bro. I can't do that, bro. I'm gonna go to jail with you. I'm gonna put this officer offer you. If I get my ass whooped, whatever, shit, and if it's a third person there, they start choking me out, nigga, go to jail with me too. And somebody, we all gotta go to damn jail. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, we have to show that we're not going to take it anymore.
I am my brother's keeper. I am my sister's
I am
keeper.
my brother's keeper.
That's a fact.
And my sister's keeper.
and-
I live by that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
it doesn't get no lower than that. Like no lower than that.
Right.
Like my brother said, if there's something going on with him, you best believe that we both going.
Right.
You know,